Hi, welcome to another A Day in the Life of a Trucking Dispatcher. Today we have four trucks to cover actually for tomorrow, but we're gonna look today and then we're gonna go to the computer right now and start. And I have one guy for tomorrow that was supposed to go today. He was in the shop. The mechanic said it was all done. He was supposed to do a DOT inspection. But now he's not sure if he did it or not, and driver is on his way back to the shop and to see if he actually has done it or not. But just to be sure, we're gonna look for tomorrow, and then let's start looking for loads. So I already have posted 3 of the guys, and then I'm gonna post one for tomorrow out of Grand Rapids, and then he is doing all these short loads, Indiana and Michigan. And I actually made a video about that, and then not sure when it's gonna go out, but in that video I talk about making money on short loads and how you can make money doing those kind of loads if you have a driver willing to do that. So okay, first thing, so we have this guy in Grand Rapids, Michigan tomorrow. And then I see this Mason to Brighton, and I know this Mason, it takes a long time to pick up. They usually pay well, these loads, but the pickup is already late, and then it will take a long time to load it. So we're not gonna do that. I might maybe lower down the radius a little bit, because this guy, like we said, only does short loads. So we want him to do as little as possible when it comes to deadhead miles. So we have this Grand Rapids to Detroit with Landstar. Maybe we could do this one, because that's like almost $4 per mile. Let me see what else we have. I have sometimes these loads out of Indiana, so maybe I could send him down there, like this one here. Maybe I can call this and then see about this load. Usually they don't pay well to Indianapolis from here, but since I have these loads from Indianapolis area, then it would compensate for that. Then those loads pay well. Hey Tony.
Hey, no, only thing that was on the list, I'm staring at it, was wiper switch, adjust the clutch, driver's door auto locks, and passenger fuel tank leak. So a DOT was not done on it.
Yeah, well, I called you later, and then I said, hey, can we do it both, because it's expiring.
I forgot to write it down.
Yeah.
Can he stop back by a minute and I'll fill out
Well,
the form?
the truck is still there, and Mike is coming back.
Oh, I thought he took it, because I seen him earlier.
No, he just had to come to the office, bring me something, and now he's on his way back.
Oh, okay, I'll go fill out the form then.
Cool, thanks, buddy.
All right, no problem.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Yeah, so he's gonna do the DOT inspection. That's good, and maybe I can even look for a load for today. Then I'm gonna call the driver and ask him. Maybe we could find a load for today. Hey, Tony is gonna fill out a paper right now and then just give it to you. Hey, do you want me to look for a load for today now? Well, you tell me. Tomorrow morning? Okay. Okay, I'll look for tomorrow then.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, bye. Okay, so we're gonna look for tomorrow, and I'm gonna call that Hillborough's load again.
Press 1 for dispatch.
See how much they can give us for that load. Hey, good morning. You guys have a load on Michigan tomorrow to Indianapolis?
What's the reference number?
2804938.
Load canned goods needs to go on a dry van, about 43,000 on the weight. Loads out of Lawton, Michigan tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. First come, first serve. Turns around, delivers Friday to Frankfort, Indiana at 11 a.m. We're paying a rate of $9.50.
All right, thanks.
Good boy.
Yeah. Well, the rate is not good, and then it goes to Frankfort, Indiana. and see they posted to Indianapolis, but it's not actually going to Indianapolis. In Frankfurt, Indiana, they don't post it for a reason, because there is this facility. I don't remember the name of that facility, but it's really they're really slow. Let me go to Load Smart website. There is this load. I want to show you right here. See this load? Maybe we could do this load. So they might have it posted, and then we can just book it there to Greenfield, Indiana. For tomorrow is the 2nd. Drive-in. Here, right here. This is perfect. Pick up at 2. Deliver at 7 a.m. I know this slow. This is Welch's, like grape juice and that kind of stuff they do. And I'm gonna bid on this load. Maybe we can ask for 14. Let's see what they say. Now we're gonna go back, see if we have anything new for tomorrow for my other guys. Let me see. Saxonburg. This guy can go to Indiana or Michigan. If he goes to Indiana, it would be Fort Wayne, Indiana. So you can probably hear the heat in the background, and that noise is kind of screwing up here my sound, but it's cold, so I have to have it on. Otherwise, I would just shut it off when I'm recording. But it's getting cold here in Michigan. I'm gonna sort them by rate, see what's the best we can do here. This is a round trip too far. I'm gonna lower the radius a little bit, maybe do like 80 miles just to see what we have close to. Yeah, this could be a good load, but it's not paying well. Well, tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday. So yeah, he could go to like Michigan. He doesn't have to go to Indiana. I mean, if he goes to Indiana, it should be more money. Midland, Pennsylvania. These guys sometimes pay well, and I'm just gonna do. Where Midland, Pennsylvania is. It's kinda on the way. I don't know. I'm gonna call them anyway, see how much they pay. Because usually they have decent rates. These are my neighbors here. I know them for a long time. Dennis from Usora Express, how are you?
Good.
Hey, you have this Midland PA tomorrow to Muskegon?
Yeah, well, between 8 and 3, delivers next day. It's heavy. It shows 42,000 pounds, so it is heavy. It is palletized. What it is ferromanganese for the foundry. Shows 437 on the miles, 1,100 on the bucks. That's it.
Okay, cool. Well, let me see if that commodity and weight will work for him. If it does, I'll call you back.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Mhm,
Bye. Oh, I love talking to this guy, man. It's like tells me right away what it is, you know, and no messing around. And just the tone of his voice. Okay, anyway, let me see if the load board, Load Smart, has anything answered to me. They haven't. I could maybe just book it for that money. It's not bad rate. It's not great, but I'll wait a little bit more. There could be other loads. I have a guy, Manisty. He has been at home for a while over the holidays. So, you know, we had hunting season and all that. So now he's ready to roll. And I want to send him out, maybe do a short trip, because tomorrow is Thursday, and then he wants to drive over the weekend. So if I give him a long trip tomorrow, like 1,200 miles, then it's a 2-day trip. Then he's gonna sit for 2 days someplace. But if I find him a shorter, like a 1-day trip, and send him to Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, and then deliver on Friday, and then from there find him an over the weekend run, then that's better. Then you can make more money that way. So I'm looking at both options, maybe something to Texas or Florida, if something really good paying comes up, or just a regular load, like 400 or 500 miles. And also I want to avoid heavy loads. In Manistee they have a lot of salt, and they are heavy. When they load you, they load you well, evenly, so the truck is okay, but it's still heavy. And then I'd rather do a lighter load. Here, this Geneva guy, he can come back home to Michigan, to Grand Rapids, or maybe go to Ohio, like Cleveland area, Toledo, and then deliver on Friday, and then pick up another load there and come back home. So that way he could make the most money. So I'll try. Like this load I already called, and this delivers on Friday afternoon. So this won't work for us. So I'm gonna scroll again. I always scroll down. I go to the first truck, second, third, fourth, and then keep doing it that way. Okay, they are not answering, so I'm gonna call them, this Load Smart, and maybe book one load. I wanna book a load. Well, they could have sent me like a counter rate or something. I guess you can chat with them. No agency. Maybe send them a 1250. I'm gonna do 1250, see what they say. Then I'm on hold with them too. Hey, Anis from Usora Express. I made a bid on your website, but it was refused. There's a load for tomorrow out of Pawpaw, Michigan to Greenfield, Indiana.
Do you have the reference number?
I should, let me, 9498284.
Papa, Michigan to Greenfield, Indiana. Okay, for tomorrow. And may I please have your MC number? Usora Express.
Yeah, I made another bid for 1250. Can you do 1250?
Let me check right now. Let's see here. Let me check what's the best that I can go on this one. I'm sorry, what was your name again, sir?
Ennis, Enis.
Ennis. Okay, Ennis. Please hold on the line. I'll go ahead and check if I can go for the 1250, okay?
Okay,
I'll be right back with you.
okay. Yeah, they refused the bid again. The 1250 is gonna go check for the rate, but I wanna book this load no matter what. Let me see, what else do we have here for other guys? Did we check that Lodi, Ohio? Lodi, Ohio. Yeah, I could send, let me see, for my guy in Geneva, we could send him from Russia. I think this is beer. It's 44,000 pounds. Yeah, this is probably beer. I'm not gonna mess with that. Pallet, no, it's not. Palletized plastic regrind, and another guy posted it. Yeah, this is a new broker. You can kind of say by the name of the broker that and I see the MC is pretty new, and they have ACH payment, probably because factoring companies don't want to work with them because they're too new. And then these names, like they come up with these weird names lately. Tomorrow made, but they're probably bidding on it. And I know Bridge. I'm set up with Bridge Logistics, so I'll call them and see if they have the load. And then if these guys can pay 11, maybe Bridge can do that too. Meantime, we can check for other loads that are popping up here. And then if we don't see anything here soon, I'm just gonna go to C.H. Robinson's website and see what they have. It's sure taking him a long time to check on that rate. I don't know what he's checking. By the time he finds out, someone else is gonna cover the load. Then we have these loads coming out, and I don't wanna miss them while he's doing that, man. I might as well just book the load here and be done with it. Yeah, I'm just gonna book it, and the load is yours. Oh yeah, well I can't do that soon, because this guy does not do. They know it. So empty, I'll just say empty tomorrow at 80. And I'm gonna hang up with this guy, because it's really not cool to keep me on hold for this long. Okay, let me see if they sent it to me. Not yet. I wanna try to find this load, the rate con. They haven't sent it to me yet. I have to send the pickup information to the driver, and I don't have the rate con. I thought they were just gonna email it to me right away. I'm gonna call that number again and see if they can send me the rate con. Oh, we have rate con right here. Yeah, right here. So we can just send this to the driver, and then I don't have to wait with these guys for a load. So I'm gonna take a picture of the rate con and send it to driver, dispatch him, and then send an email to my guy down and ask him for those one of those loads. It's going to Sam's Club, but it's delivering at 7 a.m. and that's okay. And I'm just gonna tell my guy here that might have a truck. Okay, so he's covered. We can remove him here. And then I saw a load from Rochester. Yeah, they have so many brokers posting. I don't want to call this load because so many brokers are posting it and I don't want to mess with it. Well, maybe I can call Circle because they are reliable. I'll ask them if they have the load or no. Hi, you guys have a load for tomorrow out of Rochester, New York to Lodi, Ohio.
Yes, we do. Hang on one second. So pickup is 11 between 11 and 1, 11 a.m. and 1 p.m.
Okay.
Then deliver Friday 8 to 4, first come, first serve. It's going to be resin on pallets, 42,000 pounds, one pick, one drop. The driver with this one, he does have to get an empty scale ticket before he gets to the shipper, and then a heavy one after, and send us the scale ticket. This is also a blind shipment to go along with the rate con. We send the BOL that the driver will have to have printed out to give to the receiver.
Okay. Yeah, that will not work, but thanks for your help.
No problem.
Okay, bye. So they don't put that in description, and light and heavy scale tickets, truck has to find a truck stop before they get to the shipper and get a empty weight, and then when they load, get a heavy weight. It means the thing is heavy, and then on top of this is a blind load, and they send you a different bill of lading, and then you have to mess with that. Who knows what they're doing. I just don't want to be involved in that kind of stuff. Blind loads, we do what they ask us. We play along usually, but sometimes if they have other stuff and then on top of that this, then it's just, I just don't want to deal with all that kind of stuff, so I'm just gonna look for something else. And then there was this load I wanted to call. It says ready now, but it's picking up tomorrow. This one in Ludington, Michigan to Indianapolis. Let me call this load. Manistee, Michigan to Rockford, Illinois. 7773. Who is it? I'm just gonna call a load. I don't want to miss it. I sent you a load. Did you get it? I sent you a load.
You sent me one. Here's this homemade thing they just made
Oh,
out of.
Hold on, let me call this load. Hold on.
Oh, your party's extension. You may dial it at any time. For dispatch, please press 1. Customer.
Hi, you guys have this load for tomorrow out of Manistee, Michigan to Rockford, Illinois?
Let's see. Yeah, it's a pickup in Manistee tomorrow at 4:30 p.m.
Yeah,
Palletized salt, 43,000 pounds. It's got to go to Rockford. Actually, that load is for today, 12/1.
I don't know. It's posted for tomorrow. That's why I'm calling.
Yeah, it's for today, delivery tomorrow.
All right, thanks. So you have the.
Copy of that.
That's for the truck.
Yeah, I just made it out like you said. I I told you that's what
Charge
they do.
me $80.
I told you
right?
what they do. Yeah, they just walk out there. You need to get one of these things yourself and just make it outside your name.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
And
gotta
then
be
you
the
got
tra-
me these.
That's gotta be the trailer one, right?
Yeah, I'll take pictures. Well,
Pictures.
he should give me copies. I should get my own copy, you know.
You're right.
What's that?
The old ones. Throw out what I don't need.
Oh, the old ones. Well, there should be registration. You see, it should dry out a little bit.
I mean,
Yeah,
man,
still, well, it's
and-
outside, I guess. And
Must
this
be
is not
moist-
sealing well.
Must be
This is
moisture
old.
jaws in there.
Yeah, this is Moily Warehouse in Paw. It should be like a Red Arrow Highway, something like that.
Yeah.
Right there next to
I don't know.
Coke.
That old.
Okay, so we have.
But you never took a picture. Did you take pictures of them already?
Of what? I did.
Oh.
So
you-
truck registration, authority, insurance, IFTA, DOT inspection, it all goes in your truck. I had to change the battery in my camera. Let's book it for 12. I'm gonna tell him that. See what he says. Depending on his mood, we'll see. Putting in an offer. Geneva. This is a round trip, already saw that. Lucky drop trailer. Well, I guess not so lucky. Yeah, this is heavy for this guy. He's not gonna want that. Hersey to Joliet. Ooh, I should have booked this one. This is a better load. It's too late now. They told him to book it. Trying to get a reply. Now I see that these guys are not gonna answer. I know. Maybe they'll give me more. Let me call these guys. See what they can. If he books that load, then I'll just take his load. But maybe this is better. Not maybe. It's better area. For sure, Joliet, Illinois, to go south. But they're not gonna answer. I tried calling them before. They didn't answer. Maybe it's the same load as this here. Ha! He got me 12. That's good. You the man. I have to figure out which question I answered last. And then maybe answer a couple of questions now. And it's from Neverstone. And then it's. Oh, this was about the weight. Okay, I'm gonna try to find comments here, and then this was about the weight, and maybe ask, answer a couple of questions. And since there was not a lot of action in this video, I'm just gonna answer one or two questions here from your comment section on YouTube, and then if you have more, keep them coming, and then I'll keep making videos specifically with questions and answers, and then maybe sometimes even do a couple of questions in these kind of videos like today. So question here: do you track your drivers through a software? I answered this before. I use Keep Tracking ELD. I have one truck that's a glider kit engine, and that one does not use ELD. It uses paper logs. He uses paper logs, and then for that one, I used to use Rhino tracking. but I don't like them anymore. And then I said, why? Before the batteries keep, going there, you have to replace the batteries, every few weeks, which is a hassle. So that's what I use. There are a lot of other options out there that you can use. Started working for a trucking company as a dispatcher about a month ago. At this moment, I'm having trouble finding which areas are good and which are bad for a driver to go. If you can make a video about this. Yeah, I actually already made a video, and then it should be released soon. I'm trying to follow my schedule here, and but yeah, I made a video about that, and I will release it soon. It's already scheduled here. It's uploaded and edited. I just have to make up a release date for that. Hey, can you get authority for both US and Canada? Yes, you can, and I left a link here where you can find more about that. I don't know much about it, so I didn't talk about that. What would be best rate per mile for infantry? I already answered this in I think it was number 4 or number 5, a day in the life of a trucking dispatcher. It's in one of those videos. How do you keep up with the market prices for drive-ins? I answered that question in that video. I was just telling you about bad areas, so you can watch it there. Is there a specific map you're using, or is it just Google Maps? I use Google Maps. A few years ago, they had Doctor Dispatch or something like that. When I was driving, we had Microsoft Streets and Trips, and that was really good. But I don't think they even make that software anymore. But now pretty much everyone uses Google Maps because there you have everything. Well, it's not for trucks, but you can. It's better than other mapping softwares where they send you through mountains and roads that not even cars can go through, let alone trucks. So, and then that's what they used to use to pay drivers to figure out mileage using that software, and then it would never check out correct at the end because it would always be less than what the driver actually had. And then it's been a few years. I pay my drivers from the odometer on their trucks. So whatever they drive, I pay them, no matter if they're loaded or empty miles. I just pay everyone same rate for loaded and empty miles, and anything that's on their truck that they drive, I pay them. Great videos. Could you somehow make a video on how to get carriers owner operators? Yes, it's on my list, and then I should be working on it soon. This guy Elvis is asking, great material in your videos. Thank you. I wanted to ask you, as a former truck driver, how can I sell my business as a dispatcher? So he means how can he get customers, sell his services to customers? Cold calling, going to a truck stop maybe. That's what I'm having problems with. I actually want to make a video on that too. There are several ways, and maybe I could even go to a truck stop and bring my camera with me and maybe try to talk to people. Maybe when I done my schedule frees up a little bit, I could go. We have a truck stop nearby, and then maybe try to talk to people and see if they're gonna talk to me. Maybe ask them directly, ask drivers or owner operators directly if they would work with me or you as a trucking dispatcher, and what are they looking for in a trucking dispatcher. Another part of this question here is, do I need to register my business name immediately or just file for sole proprietor or DBA? And I want to answer this question. I wanted to make a video about this question, and since I'm no legal expert and I'm not going to make a video about that specifically, but I'm just going to answer this question right now because this is a chance. I highly recommend that you incorporate your business. Most states have I think all states let you file for an LLC, and that's what people do now. They form an LLC because, as the word says, it's a limited liability company, and then it separates your business from your private assets, and it not just it's more professional. You get a business account, you get a you can when you do taxes, you can do them as an S corporation. So I saw some videos and they're saying, well, LLC is thing of the past, but then at the end they say you should do an S corp. Well, guess what? You can't file as an S corp unless you have an LLC. S corp is just status with IRS. So when you form your LLC, you go to your state, you pay the fee, and then you form it. Usually, it's very easy, you know. And you do that. I highly advise for everyone to do that the minute before they start booking loads. Get your business, uh, open up your business, get your federal employee identification number from IRS, and then, with time, you can talk to your accountant about doing S corp. You just fill a form and then send it to IRS, and then they classify you as an S corporation. And that's a different story. That's for your taxes. Your tax guy, your CPA, your accountant, they can explain that to you. But what I'm saying here, you should have an LLC. Why? Because it protects your assets. Well, some of these people on YouTube are saying, well, you might not need an LLC if you don't have any assets. Well, you live in the United States, you probably have assets. I mean, even my cell phone here, my computer, I consider that an asset. If you are doing business in your own name, and then this is a very like this kind of industry, there's a lot of safety and involved and legalities, a lot of lawsuits, and everyone is waiting just to for you to do something wrong so they can sue you, and that's why they have insurances. But if you do everything in your own name, they're not going to come after your company, they're going to come after you. And then, you have a family, a home, a car, furniture, computers, office, anything you have, they can come after that. And why would you want to risk it? Because you don't want to pay $100 to get an LLC? Doesn't make sense. Most people have assets, okay? Even if you don't have anything, you don't have any assets while you're starting a business, you better plan on having assets, because why do you have your business then? What's the point of your business if you're not going to make money, if you're not going to have anything in your name, if you're not going to use that money to buy a house, a car, a building, furniture, anything, what's the point of the business? So you should have an LLC, no matter what these people say on YouTube, because you know uh, maybe an answer to, like, if they say, hey, why do you need an LLC? Well, the answer to that should be, why not? You know, you can't lose anything. You can just gain something, and you can protect yourself and your family and your assets. Even if it never comes to that, even if you don't have any assets, the answer is, why not? Better to have it than not to have it. And then even with this last, you know, we had. I'm not going to mention the war because YouTube is touchy about, but in 2020 and 2021, SBA started issuing um, payments, loans, PPP, idle loans, all that. And if you had a company, there was a better chance that you could get those. And then you can also, when you have a company, you can have employees and all that. So yeah, just go with an LLC. For sure, you can't lose anything. You can only gain. And thanks for watching. And I'll see you around next time. Subscribe to the channel, and then sign up for the email list so I can email you once in a while and tell you what's new. I'm working on some new things. I'm working on a website that should be up soon. And yeah, come back for more. I'll see you around.